to men, I do say to be mean to men, but I really mean don't be nice to men. And by that I mean women are taught to be subservient and nice and to show your value to a man. Okay, be like, don't make him dinner. Make him earn dinner. Like, I'm not gonna just give you dinner. You're not gonna just get close to me just because I want to show you that I'm valuable. You need to show me that you're valuable, because I already know that I'm valuable. And if you don't know, you're dumb. You know, like if you don't, like, you are gonna have to figure this out, because men chase. They need something to chase. You got to give them something to chase.
That's biology.
I really, I'm adamant about this, especially when it comes to relationship. But you're right, because if it's not, I liken it to this, and maybe it's a weird analogy, but in biology class in high school, I remember my teacher saying, don't put a dead animal inside of the cage for the snake, because a snake won't eat anything it doesn't kill. It has to make the kill and do the work. And I liken that to men. Like, if you make the chase and you go out there, I just need a sign like, ooh, available? All right, cool. Now that I know there's available, let me shoot my shot and do everything else. But if it's just easy and you give access and whatever, a guy will take it, but more than likely, he's out. He gonna come out for a reason why he doesn't. Yeah, there you go. And then,
something wrong.
Yeah, something wrong. Yeah, something wrong. Yeah, right. I didn't like the way she tied her shoes.
Right.
Exactly.
It'd be the dumbest thing.
And my husband is an agent, and what does he say? You eat what you kill.
Yeah.
I got this. Let me go. Let me start.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
She said, when she said be mean to men, then she goes, I don't mean be mean to men. That's what she meant. She really meant, like, she wants that power of, she wants to tear a man down. She automatically just wants to be like, treat them like they're nothing, and then make them feel like I'm something. They need to validate me. Because look at her. Just look at her, and you can tell all her life she was not the first pick. And it shows. Look at her. Okay, what you gotta say? No, what you gotta say?
No, I don't agree with a damn thing she said.
Oh,
and them two, that's Godfrey, right? Yeah, well, who's the other dude?
It's just a random podcaster guy.
Okay, well, they're both full of shit.
Okay, that's why that's where I'm going.
Are they just saying it because she's there? Because hell no.
Yes.
There's no way.
Yes.
You're not make him earn food. No. I go out and work. I go out and do, and you can't. No, I'm not earning shit.
That's the part that I'm like, yo, she said this around the right. Here, okay, I'm not gonna say I love.
They are subservient. That's what they are.
I love Godfrey. I don't want to say love. I like Godfrey as a comedian, but Godfrey as a podcaster, I tune him out, because here's what I learned with Godfrey. Because I've been watching. I got into Godfrey about a couple years ago, and I learned this about him. And I don't want to say this. I want to say it, but it's like I would like to meet Godfrey and do a podcast with him one day. But I'm gonna say this: Godfrey is a pandering podcaster. He panders to whatever the fan base that he wants to relate to. Because I remember watching him on Jordan, the black guy that Beta. It's an old black guy that goes Beta, and he goes, our black women something, and Godfrey goes, oh, are they the most disrespected? And Godfrey goes, yeah, of course they're the most. They do this, they go through this, and the dude hit Godfrey with statistics. He goes, yeah, that's what you think, but no, ask them how they feel. And it's like he's a pandering podcaster, and that's why she said this. Whatever she's saying it around the right crowd. Because if she was in front of anyone else, they would have said, sweetie, you want men to chase you, and you want to be mean to men because you feel some type of way because of how men treated you. But you got to look at yourself and hold yourself accountable and say, okay, you overindulged. Meaning, when she wanted men to chase her, she was twice the size of how she is right now.
Oh, I remember.
Yep, she's precious. She was based off of Precious. So, and those two guys, they're going, Godfrey and the other podcaster are going, we can't call her out. She's precious. She's a Oscar nominee. Like, this is the opportunity for us to elevate. And when and then here's where I'm like, Godfrey, you literally are a panderer. Is when she goes, oh, if a woman gives it up easy, like if you can get the hunt easy, Godfrey goes, she's a crackhead. That's the only way you can get it from a woman is a crackhead. And it's like, what? So
You've
she
been
has
around the wrong women there, buddy.
So it's like she has to be under the influence because you studied and learned women, and you understood like how to make her give it up. Like as a dude, that's what we do. We learn the hunt. So it's like, okay, I did the hunt easy. All of a sudden it's like, oh, she has to be under some type of influence. So when he said that, I instantly like, yeah, she said this on the right crew.
Yeah, because I mean, you used the analogy, and they did too. Men are hunters.
Yes,
right?
Yes, we are.
And the joy of the hunt. And
the joy of the hunt.
However, you can go outside your house and shoot something to eat. I mean, you ain't got to go hunt something. I mean, just because you could go right out your front door.
Your skills.
Yeah. That don't.
It's
mean
all
nothing.
about skills, not the hunt. And the fact that he's saying, oh, if she gives it up, she's a crackhead. And I'm like, God, that's why when Godfrey's on a podcast, I don't listen because it's like he's saying, he says the opposite of what
he's saying. What whoever's on that podcast wants to hear.
He wants to be the opposing thought because he's like, yo, that's a new fan base for me.
That's why I like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Because Joe Rogan questions.
Because
if they say something, he's like, well, wait a minute.
She would not say that on a Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh hell no, because he would hit her back. He would hit her back with.
And then you know what she said. My husband's an agent, so meaning your husband is in the same line of work as you. He goes, oh, if I date Precious, if I marry Precious and give her babies, I can go, my wife was an Oscar nominee, Precious. So that's more clientele for him.
I can be honest. I only know 2 movies she's been in.
It's Tower Heist
and Precious.
Yeah. And then, but she even talks more about the struggles of having biracial kids. But she even goes.
She's married to a white guy.
Married to a white guy. And she goes, my children have it easier than I do. And it's like that was all it was. And he's a small white guy, like a really small white guy.
You don't say.
I'm gonna put his picture up in the video, and you look at them and you go, he is a left. He's a left swinging dude that was like, yo, I'm just gonna hook my will to hers.
Yeah, I'm gonna sink my hooks into this and ride this wave as long as I can.
But Godfrey disappointed me because it's like he's not a rebuttal podcaster where he don't rebuttal things. Where it's like, you sure it's not because of how you look? Because you could tell she chased black dudes that were like, hey baby, you want this? And dude, I don't want to say just black dudes, but just dudes. She goes, the men she didn't want her, and she's like, oh well, take me for as I am, and they're like, oh. But once she got Precious status, now she's at a level where she goes, men need to chase me. What's up? Say it.
All right, you ready? You ready to get canceled?
Yes. Go for it. I don't.
Yeah, the only time that she chased dudes and they said, okay, yeah, was around tax time.
Before Precious.
Before Precious.
Yeah, because if she never had Precious, would she be on a podcast saying this?
No.
Exactly. And that's the part where she's just saying it so confidently because she has the bag. But it's like, come on now. You got to be realistic. And that's what they tell women like her, where it's like, you don't matter. Like, if she saw me, I'm going to be honest, because we're not fat shaming. But if she saw me.
because both of us need to lose weight.
Yeah.
So
but if she saw me, she would turn me down. But if she saw a 6-pack, something, where you can count his
She saw
abs,
Mr. Delicious.
Mr. Delicious, she would have been like, hey. Oh, and your hair swing. She would all that rhetoric she's saying now, she would say to me, but for him, she'd be like, well, I play Precious. She then will be like, I play Precious. Does that count for anything? And it's like, no. But she, like I said, what she said it around the right people, knew exactly where to say it. Because I think...
And not anybody rebut against her.
Yep, and even when the guy goes, don't give dead animals to a snake, it's like, fair enough, but at the same time too, it's like, because he's trying to go about the hunt. So he was trying to find an analogy that fits best for her.
Which is, and I understand what he's saying, but if a snake's hungry enough, it'll eat.
It'll eat.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, that's what he didn't want to say. He wouldn't say that. If we want something, we hunt. No matter what it is, we're going to eat it.
Yeah.
Who won't eat her?
Somebody.
Cancel!